The morning fog hangs heavy over the battlefield, a silent shroud over the ghosts of wars past. On its edge stands Hayato, an aging samurai, his armor a map of countless scars. His one-sprout katana feels like a stranger at his side. He has fought in more wars than he can remember, but today is different. A tremor runs through his hand as he grips the hilt of his sword. It's not the thrill of battle that shakes him, but a cold, hollowing truth. He no longer knows why he fights. He remembers being young, a whirlwind of steel and fury on the battlefield. His name was a whisper of fear on his enemies' lips. His clan tasted victory after victory, but each triumph was paid for in blood and sorrow. In the heart of the storm, his purpose was clear: honor, glory, victory. But now, those words ring hollow, like echoes in an empty tomb. The distant sound of marching soldiers pulls him back to the present. His lord's army readies for another clash. He sees the fire in the eyes of the younger warriors, a familiar blaze of pride and eagerness. But in Hayato, there is only weariness. He is tired of the killing, tired of watching comrades fall, tired of the endless symphony of pain. This battlefield is no longer his home. His gaze meets that of a young soldier, barely more than a boy, who offers a hopeful smile. Hayato nods, a deep sadness welling within him. He sees his own past in the boy's eyes, and a future he wishes he could prevent. As the army forms its lines, Hayato hesitates. The war drums beat a rhythm his heart no longer follows. He has fought for duty, for honor, for glory. And what has it brought him? A lifetime of bloodshed and a soul heavy with unanswered questions. Why am I still here? He asks himself. Is this truly my purpose? To die for a cause I no longer understand? He sees the faces of the fallen, comrades sacrificed for ideals that have faded into meaninglessness. He remembers the quiet moments, the whispers of peace that were always drowned out by the call to war. What is left for him now? The war horn shatters the silence. The battle begins. Hayato's sword feels impossibly heavy. He watches his comrades charge forward, their faces alight with the same fire he once possessed. But as he steps onto the field, he knows his spirit is not with them. This battle is just like all the others, yet something inside him refuses to yield to its grim familiarity. He charges into the fray, but each swing of his katana is a desperate, empty motion. He isn't fighting for victory. He's fighting to fill the void that has consumed him. In the chaos, he faces a young warrior, a mirror image of his former self, eyes blazing with ambition. Their swords clash, but Hayato's strikes are slow, his movements uncertain. The younger man presses his advantage, forcing Hayato back. And in that moment, under the weight of his opponent's fierce assault, Hayato sees it with chilling clarity, the utter futility of it all. The world has moved on, leaving him behind, a relic of a bygone era. His purpose has vanished into the mists of time. With a final, weary breath, Hayato surges forward, not for victory, but in resignation. His blade finds its mark, but he is met by an overwhelming counterforce. A sharp, piercing pain blossoms in his chest as his opponent's sword finds its home. As he falls, the pain that grips him is not of the body, but of the soul. The realization settles upon him like the cold earth. His life, his battles, have all been in vain. He fought for a purpose he never truly grasped, and now he will die in the same fog of confusion. His vision fades, the roar of battle softening to a distant hum. In his final moments, the crushing weight of his life of war lifts, and for the first time in an age, a flicker of peace finds him. Not peace with his past, but peace in knowing the struggle is finally over. The battle rages on, the young warriors fighting, oblivious to the man who once led them. Now reclaimed by the earth, his legacy is a shadow, a forgotten warrior who died searching for meaning in a world that had none left to give. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If this story moved you, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more tales that explore the depths of the human spirit. We'll see you next time.